Jess Eva became visibly emotional as she shared the tragic story of her recent miscarriage on Studio 10 on Thursday. The 37-year-old had told fans the devastating news on her Triple M breakfast radio show days prior, revealing she'd lost her unborn baby while isolating at home after testing positive for COVID-19. During her interview with hosts Angela Bishop and Tristan MacManus, Jess said she didn't plan to go public with the news but wanted to do so in a bid to help others. "I didn't plan to, because it's still quite raw and only happened a couple of weeks ago," she said, before becoming tearful and saying, "I'm going to cry." Jess said she and her partner Norm Hogan lost their baby very early into the pregnancy, so early that they hadn't told many of their loved ones. "It was only early for us, so you hadn't told anybody, so you didn't have support," she said. "But it's not because no one wanted to give you any, but you have this rule of when you should tell people, so you should keep it quiet so if it gets lost so that nobody knows about it. It's such a confusing time. I needed somebody to know about it, so if I got hormonal or something, people knew why," she added. Jess and Norm are already parents to son Fred, 6, and daughter Matilda, 4. "We grieve a child we haven't met before," Jess continued. "I couldn't imagine our family without 3 children. But I'm so grateful for the ones I've got, so I don't want to discount that." Angela then told her own devastating miscarriage story, adding, "It is so heartbreaking. I too used work after my miscarriage. I didn't tell anyone. I kept it the biggest secret and I regret that, as I think it would have helped a lot." Speaking of the moment she discovered her own loss, Jess continued, "We were in lockdown, and I started bleeding. I rang the hospital and said, 'Is there anything we can do to try and, you just know. You're COVID positive and you're early, and it's too far gone.'" Jess had revealed the devastating news on her radio show earlier this week. She explained she and her partner Norm had wanted another baby for a very long time, so the loss was particularly heartbreaking. "Over the Christmas holidays, we were very blessed. Norm and I found out we were pregnant," the former Block star said. "When I was in lockdown with COVID, I started bleeding and unfortunately I lost the baby. It hasn't happened to me before. I rang the doctor that afternoon and because I had COVID I had to stay at home," an emotional Jess added. "I wanted to talk about it because it's still so common. We were so early but you grieve a child you never had.